Well, hello, beautiful Sagittarius. It is CJ here. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. I truly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all of the support and all of the love. You mean the world to me. Sagittarius, this is going to be your daily reading for Tuesday, December 6th, 2022. It is a general reading, so as always, only take what resonates and leave the rest behind for someone else. And I do just want to take a moment quickly, Sag, because I've been getting some comments, and I just want to clarify here. This is tarot, right? And it is a beautiful, beautiful gift and a beautiful energy that you can work with to really bring into your 3D world what you want, right? But nothing is set in stone. Nothing in this entire world is set in stone. That is why we're all gifted with the free will, right? To be able to choose whatever we want, even if it is not always for the benefit of what we truly want. So I just wanted to bring that back into alignment because although tarot can very much predict what is going on around you and really assist you, again, it does not mean that it has to happen. If there's something that you are really like, I don't want that, you can actually rewrite the energy. So please, whether you're listening to me or any other beautiful tarot readers, there's so many out there, please always keep that in mind. And as well, time doesn't really exist anywhere other than here on this planet Earth. And so it may be a daily read, Saggy, but this might be something that happens to you a week down the line. It could happen in the new year, right? So that's why it's really important to kind of make sure your feet are firmly on the ground when you're receiving these messages, because there's a lot of flexibility in it. And as I said, it may very well be your reading and a message coming from spirit for you, but it may not exactly happen on that date, right? So just wanted to say that, to clarify that before we get into your reading. I've missed you. I hope you have had a wonderful weekend. It's getting busy here. You know, Christmas is around the corner if you celebrate it, all the festivities. So holy cow, we are getting very close to wrapping up 2022. So Sag, before I babble, I'm not going to babble on anymore. Well, you know me, if you're here, I babble. So, and for those of you that like stick with me through that, thank you very much. You are my friend. You know, we got this full moon in Gemini that's coming up, and I'm going to do a reading for you for that after I'm done this, but it's going to be a little bit interesting. I will leave it for when I do the Wednesday reading, but it will be in Gemini. So, with that, I think that's all I'm going to say. We're just going to get into a reading. I'm going to be using this new beautiful deck. It is called Work Your Light Oracle. And I really wanted to start with this and see what comes out for you, Saggy, for Tuesday. So let's get into this reading and see what is happening. All right, Spirit, let us begin. What message do you have for beautiful Sagittarius for Tuesday, December 6th? Also, for those of you that are having a birthday, I send you hugs, kisses, and big wishes that you have everything that you wish for, and that whatever you are trying to achieve, that it will come into your life. All right, show me clearly, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius, Tuesday. What message do you have for Sagittarius? For those that have been called to this reading, what message? Please show me clearly. What message, Tuesday? A little quiet. We'll see. We're just going to wait, Spirit. Reground. Okay, this one. Thank you. Okay, we've got mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Ah, beautiful energy here. Beautiful. When I was meditating, I always do off camera and I prep the decks and everything. I really seen this card a few times and I was very much pulled into it. If you can look up close, there are roses. It appears to me as if these are all roses right around here. And I thought, wow, what a beautiful representation of mirrors. I mean, when we look at ourselves, you know, sometimes we see ourselves hopefully in a really beautiful light, regardless of what our outside appearance is, because we're all so much more than what we look like, right? But also the reflection, what do we see back? And the mirror for me with these roses, Spirit gave me the message of think of a rose, and although roses are absolutely beautiful and they have a lot of signifying energy with the rose, they also have the thorn, don't they? And so if you're not careful, you can really prick yourself with the thorns. They're very tough and they're very hardy and they're also very pointy. So there's something here Spirit is wanting you to think about on Tuesday, which is who or what is triggering you. For some of you, this could be some part of yourself that is going to be reactivated on Tuesday that might make you have to take a look back about how far you've come, but there might be something that is coming towards you. Could be in work, it's general, right? Could be in your love or in your family or friends. But there could be something that's going to happen on Tuesday that is going to force you to actually have to kind of take a step back and reassess. And what I mean, I'm trying to be as clear as I can with what Spirit's giving me here. It's like I feel like you've you've grown in really huge ways. But even when we're able to grow and release and let baggages go from the past and release people and situations and things, sometimes it comes back around. Not necessarily always for us to learn another lesson, but sometimes it is to teach us, to teach us to remember the lessons that we've learned. So, for example, I'm getting this kind of energy for someone out there. You probably are going to be at work tomorrow and someone is going to say or do something that is going to trigger you. And you may tend to go back into, could be quiet zone. Some of you can go very introverted. For others of you, you might just get very sharp-tongued. Sagi, you guys are incredible communicators. And usually when you have something you want to say, you speak it very elegantly and to the point. I mean, there's not a lot of bullshit when it comes to something that you really want to say. You don't really... in my experience, I always feel like Sagittarius either says what's on their mind or they kind of hold back and don't say much. When it comes to something that is really, really deep or triggering. I have to get some water. All of a sudden, I'm getting triggered to drink water. So, one moment. It's been happening when I've been doing my private readings and Sagittarius readings, mostly. All of a sudden, I'm getting really thirsty a lot. So, anyways, okay, so keep that in mind Tuesday. If there's something or someone that comes along and just niggles at you and says something or does something that causes the heart to start to pound and makes you start to kind of feel like you're going to go into reactive mode, stop, take a breath, maybe take more than a deep breath, maybe walk away, maybe go to the washroom, look yourself in the mirror, and remind yourself how beautiful you are, how strong you are, and that you do not have to feed into someone's energy if they're trying to trigger you, okay? For some of you, this could be something to do with you that you are really needing to be reminded of your growth and that you don't have to go back to behaving the way that you might have responded at past times. Hope that's making sense. And oh my goodness, on the bottom of the deck we have yes. It is just say yes. Okay, this is very exciting. What a beautiful card. And it's also like a triangle for me. There's three gorgeous, well, there's more than three. There's five, but there's three poignant, round lights at the very top. So this is gorgeous. So if you're pursuing something or you are wanting to do something, change something on Tuesday, or you're wanting to speak up, but speak up in the way that is going to be you in your beautiful grace, Saggy, the answer is yes. So let's see where this is going to go. I'm going to leave it there with that oracle deck, and I feel like I want to go into now my wisdom oracle, and then we'll go into a 3-card spread. Okay, Spirit, show me clearly. You know, it's funny, we have chopped wood on the bottom. So in a way, if this is about someone coming to you and triggering you, it does not have to be about work, of course. It could be someone calling you or texting you and it triggers you a bit or something. Try to remain grounded. Chopped wood is all about when you don't know what the next move to do or someone is getting your goat. Do something that is more mundane, that just is not symptomatic, that is repetitive, so that your mind focuses on the task and not so much about the emotions. Okay, Sag, let's get in. I want to see what else wants to come out here. Show me, please, Spirit, what message do you have for Saggy for Tuesday? You know, maybe one of you are going to be getting an offer and they're saying just say yes, but it also triggers something for you. Could trigger something that didn't work out in the past. Let's see, we've got orphaned and we have blessed. Oh my goodness, wow. Interesting. Okay, I'm getting it. And we have imagine on the bottom of the deck. I will leave that upright so I can see it. I'll show you that. Imagine. So this, Saggy, is about believing in your dreams. Really not putting limitations on what you want to manifest in your life. Don't allow blockages to get in the way. You see, there's a theme coming through for Tuesday for you. The theme is really about past things that didn't work out for you, orphaned, or the mirror, you know, both of these combining here. Orphaned has come out. Things that didn't work out. This could even be some relationship that didn't work out for you, and in your heart, somewhere within your beautiful self, there's still an energy of feeling alone, feeling abandoned, feeling like that. There's still that residue of past hurt, past neglect even, and it is an energy that feels quite down, right? It feels like you are on an island, Saggy, and that no one is there to help you. And it's number 5. That is about change, right? So, but then we have Blessed that came out. So you had 2 cards, which is quite a bit for a daily read. You have Blessed. So it's like Spirit is coming through here, and it is 2 2s. So pay attention Tuesday. You may be seeing 2 2s. 2 2 2 2 2 2 2, right? That is your guides, your angels, whatever you believe in, Sag, showing up to remind you that what was once orphaned, or what once someone could get your goat on, triggering you, does not have to be anymore. It really doesn't. It can be resolved. You can release it and move forward. What you focus on is what will actually start to manifest. It's that saying, you know, our thoughts become things. Our words are wands. So every time we speak, even if it is on our mind's eye, just ourselves talking to ourselves, with no voice, but that mind's voice that's up in each of our heads, it's still words. So we're always spelling when we speak. Like in the magical form, we are spelling what we are wanting or what we are not wanting. They are wanting you to remember that no matter how bad things have felt in the past, no matter how many struggles, Saggy, you have gone through, which I know you have gone through a lot in your lifetime, that this is a different opportunity for you. I do feel a lot of you are going to be getting some kind of offer here. It could be a offer to go out for a date. It could be an offer for you to take on some new responsibility at work. It could be an offer for you to that maybe you've applied for some new job, that you might be receiving the answer that they want you here. There is going to be something though that is going to trigger you, and Spirit is saying, do not let that trigger get in the way. Don't give it the energy. Don't give it the power, Saggy. It is not worth it anymore. I feel like for the majority of you guys, this is about the past. Although you could be going through that right now. But remember, if anything triggers you tomorrow, that even if it's a great, beautiful offer, which I feel is coming through with Blessed, don't get in the way of that coming towards you. Allow yourself to receive this. They want you to dream. They want you to imagine. They want you to think bigger and outside of what your past so far your life has been. Man, that was a big message that was coming through. Okay, let us get into the tarot. All right, Spirit, show me clearly what's going on for Sagittarius on Tuesday, December 6th, 2022. 3 cards, please. Three cards, please, for Sagittarius. All right. I feel like they gave us 3 cards. Bottom of the deck. Wow, there's that clarity. We've got the King of Swords. King of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You may have a placement in those signs. But I feel like this is going to be representing you. This is what they want you to be. King of Swords is cold in the way of... cold in the way of not having tons of emotion, right? Because he's swords, he's communication, he is air. But this is about you really gaining that higher perspective and not allowing yourself to be triggered by anyone or anything, and to remember that you are actually blessed. You are not orphaned. Whatever happened here in the past or recently that has made you feel like almost giving up, like you just cannot go on. There's just, because even, I'm going to go back to this card. This might be a long one, Saggy, but it's a pretty strong message that's coming through. Even if we go back to this card, there's a nest and it is sitting what looks like, you know, a very tall, thin mountain, but it feels, it's very desolate, but it feels like, almost like there's no way to get down. because although this is a person, but they have a beak, so it's kind of insinuating here that it's a person and a bird, but it no longer has its wings, that there's no wings on it, that it can't fly. You may be feeling like this right now. You might be feeling like you have no direction and you don't know how to get down or get off or get moving from where you are right now. But they want you to know that you are blessed, you are surrounded, you are protected, you are being guided. Interesting how this is coming through, that this figure does not have wings. They have an arm that looks like they're wearing a dress, a white dress, but yet it has a beak to insinuate it being a bird that is no longer able to fly. But when we look at blessed, it is an actual person, or, you know, it's representing, looks like a human here, or a fairy or an angel, but look at the wings, and they are flying, and it's not a bird. So it's kind of like changing that perspective here when we change how we look and approach our situation. We can always find the blessings in every single day, even if it's the smallest thing, even if it is. And I feel like with the King of Swords being on the bottom, that is what this is a reference. They want you to hold the truth, the honor of what is really around you, what is your truth, what is your real life about at this given time. Not what happened a month ago, not what happened a year ago, not what happened 10 years ago, Saggy, because staying in that will keep you always in an orphaned kind of energy, feeling of lack. And if you're feeling like lack, you will receive lack. You won't receive abundance. So they want you to actually focus on the blessings around you. They want you to perceive, or they want you to, what is the word? Pursue, thank you. They want you to pursue what feels the best to you. They are saying yes. Just say yes is what this card says. Just say yes. So King of Swords is clarity, strong mind, seeing clearly. He's sitting at the top of a mountain. He is as high as the birds. In fact, there's birds all around him. There's an owl sitting right beside him. This is using your wisdom, that inner guidance system that you have, that everyone has, that I have, part of Source. We are part of Source, and we can call towards us what it is we want. We do have to put the energy into it, though. We can't just say it and practice it, but then in the next breath, think about how orphaned we are or how in lack we are, because that is contradictory messages that we're putting out there vibrationally, and that can really screw with the ability to actually truly manifest what we are wanting to get. We even have the Four of Pentacles underneath the King of Swords, which is telling me there has been a lot of holding back, a lot of feeling lack. You know, this card can have a lot of different meanings, but in this reading, Saggy, I'm feeling like this is like, I'm holding my heart back. I'm holding my money back. You know, I'm penny pitching because I'm afraid that I'm always going to be in lack. I'm always going to be not in plenty and not in, you know, abundance. So they want you to get really clear and really realistic about how your life is. I understand a lot of you could be in major struggles. A lot of us are in this world. It has been a really tough world to be existing in. And I understand that, but if we continue to focus on that, we're not going to really be able to allow the growth to come towards us. All right, so let's see. I'm not taking any of these in reverse. Five of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. All right, right here is the whole story. We start off Five of Swords. Again, another five. So we got Five of Swords. This is air. This is about confusion in the mind, being hurt in the past, being hurt in the present, someone arguing, someone wanting to win at all costs. You can see them right back here. They're standing there with their hands in the air. They've caused this person pain, injury, hurt, confusion in the mind. It's not a good energy to be in. It does go with the orphaned. But then it's like, if you open yourself up and really take a step back and allow yourself to see all the blessings that are in your life, like I said, no matter how small that is, even if it is like you had a cup of hot coffee that day, whatever the little blessings, you know, those little things that you say, I'm in appreciation for, you will see that you will start to receive more. And it changes the actual way your vibrational mind works. So if you think of your mind as, this is interesting, okay. So if you think of your mind as what you're thinking about as a radio dial, if you're tuned in to the static and the noise, you know, you're not receiving clarity. You're not receiving what you want. But if you tune into the right channel and you're hearing clearly what you want to hear, then that is when you are making that connection with, you know, source, with the energy. So, wow, okay, thanks, Spirit. That was an interesting way of putting it. So look, we go from confusion in the mind, caused obviously by things that have really hurt in the past, Sag, or as I said, even in the future, right now, right where you are right now. But then if you take a little breath and you do that mirror kind of energy of really looking deeply into who or what is triggering you here, you then can make yourself an assessment of where do you want to put your energy? Where do you want your energy to flow? Because this is a card, Seven of Pentacles is a card of contemplation. And depending on how you see this plant or what is going on in your life, it can change the outcome. This person right here is looking at the top of this plant and it doesn't look very big. So if he decided to give up on it, then that plant would probably become nothing, right? But he doesn't see that there are these huge pentacles that are continually growing and getting larger underneath the soil. So it's kind of like this it's like Spirit is coming through to saying you have a choice, Saggy, to decide whether you want to focus more on the short end of the stick or do you want to focus on the big end of the stick. It feels like there's two choices here, this way or this way. King of Pentacles. And I do feel if you are able to really accept what's coming towards you, say yes, embrace it, get excited about it, whatever this is, for love or money or career, family, whatever this is, and you become really aware of what the triggers are, and you assess it, and you decide, I'm not going to put my energy into the low vibrational people or situations. I'm going to keep myself up high, and I'm going to have a smile on my face, and I'm going to feel good, and I'm not saying fake it. I'm saying genuinely try to be happy about the little things, and watch how it changes, Sag. King of Pentacles. This is wealth. This is stability. This is safety. This is warmth. It's love. It is compassion. And this is not having to worry so much. So it's like going from Seven of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. So you now have two kings showing up in your reading. I like this reading. I want to continue. We're going to go into the fountain deck and see what else needs to come out for your daily read. All right, Spirit, please show me clearly what else would you like Sagittarius to know about this reading for Tuesday. Don't stay in the lack mentality. And Sag, I have to say that to myself often too. I mean, this is not a lecture. This is me connecting with you, my friend, and saying, let's do this together. Let's focus on our blessings and let's focus less on the lack. And let's see how this changes our life moving forward. Okay, Spirit. See, in the Five of Swords, definitely could be someone coming along to trigger you. Could be someone from your past as well. Because Five of Swords feels like someone coming back to get your goat. And don't buy into it. Don't buy into it. Don't feed it. Stay in your grace. All right, Spirit. What else would you like Sagittarius to know about Tuesday? Okay. We got the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, beautiful. See, there's a world. So the world can be taken many different ways. This could be talking about, if this was, say, a past love, right? Say they abandon you. And this is just an example. Say they abandoned you. They left you. They treated you like shit. And anytime, you know, someone talks about this person or you allow yourself to think about this person, for example, you get triggered. Maybe it brings your defenses up. Maybe you close up a little bit, you know, like flowers, like roses before they've opened all the way up. You focus on the thorns of it. Then they come back or someone comes by you and they remind you of this past person and it gets to you, the Five of Swords, right? Feeling confused and not feeling very good. Spirit is saying, don't even pay attention to it. We got the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, your element showing up here. This is new beginning. New start, going after what you want, what you love, what you desire, what is your passion, what lights you up. Don't give any inner energy into this past. I feel it is more past for most of you. Because that will just stunt your growth. Okay, and the world on the bottom is saying this could close out. This whole cycle can close out. If you say yes. Yes to whatever is being offered. Okay, two more cards maybe. Let's see. Let's see what, okay. No, that one flew out. We have now the Queen of Wands. Wow. Queen of Wands. Beautiful. Really just, I'm trying to explain this the best I can. Really just giving 0 Fs about whoever has ever triggered you. You don't have to keep saying that story. You don't have to keep repeating that story anymore. It's old. It is, you've been there, done that. We don't have to carry that on anymore. So even if you're the coworker and someone just annoys the shit out of you because they're unfair or they're just trying to pick at you and they're trying to ruffle your feathers, Sag. One thing I know about Sagittarius is that you guys are really good at what you do. You're highly talented on so many levels. And I can see where there could be a bit of jealousy around you. And if that is the case, and someone is coming back, or tomorrow they try to get you, they try to bug you, pay no mind. Pay attention to the rose, ignore the thorns. Because Queen of Wands is full of life. She is, she loves things fully. She is adored because she's happy, she's joyful, because she's who she wants to be and doing what she wants to do with who she wants to do it. She doesn't have hang-ups that way. Very exciting energy. We also have the Hermit on the bottom, Virgo's card, saying, you know, just shine the lights inwardly. Don't look at this person or the situation and take it to your heart. It isn't about you. It is about these people. As long as you disconnect from whatever the story was that has been told. I hope this is making sense. It's a lot of energy Spirit is giving me. Spirit, let's get one final card to close up this reading for Sag. What else would you like Saggy to know for Tuesday, please? Oh, did one card flip? No? Okay. Thought one card flipped. Now they're flipping in reverse. But I'm not taking reverses today, Spirit. Thank you so much. I don't know. I just feel like, I'm trying to think of how I could word this. Don't buy into anyone's bullshit. That's what I want to say. Don't buy into anyone's bullshit. Wow, look at this. What do we have? Ah, we got your card on the bottom. That's right. Don't buy into anyone's bullshit. Don't buy into any situation that may trigger you. Temperance, your card, bottom of the deck. That is exactly what this is. Stay centered, regardless of what's going on around you. Stay patient. Stay in your grace. Hold yourself high, Saggy, and know that all your wishes will come true. This card for me is a wish fulfillment. It's like the hand of God comes in and will make your wishes come true as long as you remain centered and grounded. And don't let anyone, don't give your power away. And we have the Knight of Swords that flipped out. So, know what you want. Focus on what you want. Almost put like blinders on Tuesday and go la 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 to anyone or anything that feels like that it's trying to ruin your day, Sag. Don't. Focus on what you want and keep going in that direction. You know your truth. You know that beautiful truth of you, and you know what you want and you know what you don't want. So don't put your energy into focusing what you don't want on what you don't. Put your energy focusing on what you do. All right, Sag. You know what? I do want to pull, this is the Law of Attraction deck, and I haven't really used it too many times. It's more about money. It's more about material, but I do feel a calling to pull a card for you. Just because, I don't know, Spirit just wants me to do that, so we're going to do this. So take it how it applies. If this is about a love situation for you, this card might not make sense in that way because, it, as I said, it talks about material and money. But at the same time, you can still take the energy and apply it to your situation. All right, Spirit, let's get one card out of Law of Attraction. That's too many. Law of Attraction for Sagittarius for Tuesday. I also feel, Sag, if someone comes along and tomorrow, when they come along or the situation comes along and it tries to get you to re-engage with old energy, you will be rewarded if you pay it no mind. Okay, and just keep saying yes and focused on what you are wanting and what you are working on bringing into your life. This one? Oh, 2, okay. Got 2. All right, let's see. We have, I can deliberately choose to feel better now. That's right. Number 10. So it's magician energy here. that you can deliberately choose that no matter what you're going through, Sag, you can decide that you will feel better right now. And it says, not only does the thought you are choosing right now attract the next thought and the next, and so on, it also provides the basis of your alignment with your inner being. As you consistently and deliberately think and speak more of what you do want and less of what you do not want, you will find yourself more often in alignment with the pure, positive essence of your own source. And under those conditions, your life will be extremely pleasing to you. Perfect. That's what they're saying here. That's what this whole reading seems to be about. And we also have, I am always receiving the essence of what I am giving. Beautiful. Love how this kind of spins around the hands. It almost feels like a water, I don't know what it's called, but it's a water swirl that just goes round and round and round. 49. Okay, it says appreciation and love and alignment to that which is source is the ultimate giving back, so to speak. For in your pain or struggle, you have nothing to give back. What you are living is always an exact replication of your vibrational patterns of thought. Nothing could be more fair than life as... Can I read this again? Nothing could be more fair than life as you are living it, for as you are thinking, you are vibrating. And as you are vibrating, you are attracting. And so you are always getting back the essence of what you are giving. Pretty powerful messages. This is an important message, Sag. Be really aware and mindful every day, but especially tomorrow, because something is going to try to trigger you. And just keep focusing on what it is you really want in your life. And don't pay no mind to anyone or anything else. It's only a daily read, right? Not worth it. Not worth it to give your energy to that is not of service to you. Okay. Final card, I will get a Treasures of Tikashi, and then I will close your reading out. I hope this made sense. It makes sense to me. I just hope I've done justice in explaining it to you, Spirit. Thank you. All right, Saggy, one card, please. One final card for Tuesday, December the 6th, for this reading. Stand tall, Saggy. Don't let anyone ruin your day. And if you are offered something and you feel anxiety about accepting it because perhaps in the past it didn't work, really just say yes. That is what they are telling you here. Okay, that's way too many. But we have connection. So we're going to take that because that is what flipped out on top. And I'll read this too. You are never alone. You are never separate. Separation is an illusion that you use to give yourself a hard time. All things are connected. Nothing works in isolation, and you are no exception. Feel the connection to universal oneness, cosmic energy, or God, and you know that this is a bond that can never be broken. An old friend may wish to reconnect with you. Okay, so there's that. I actually feel that last line is a little bit more of a trigger warning, okay? I'll put it that way. It doesn't mean the person was an asshole. It doesn't mean any of that. But someone may be reconnecting with you tomorrow. You may be hearing from someone from your past tomorrow that might trigger you into something. Hold your ground, stand firm, hold your head up, and just honor yourself, Saggy, okay? We have anticipation on the bottom. Anticipation creates a feeling of excitement. Hold that feeling of anticipation as you embark on your next course of action. Unusual occurrences may not be anticipated, but don't worry. Don't waste any time worrying either. Let go of expectations. They only take you out of the now moment. When you anticipate, you can enjoy the fun of the whole journey right here and right now. So for some of you, that might be really important because I feel like a lot of you are going to be offered something good. Something good's going to happen tomorrow, no matter how big, no matter how small. And at the same time, there's going to be something that's going to try and irk you. Focus on the blessing. Focus on the good thing. And if you get an offer, say yes. Remember, they're saying, just say yes. Hopefully you can see that good. All right. Okay, Saggy, that's what I got for you for Tuesday. I thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your energy. If you would like to have a private reading from me, all that, did I say from me? Yes, from me. All that information is down below. And I wish you a beautiful Tuesday. I hope you had a good weekend. And we'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday. Thank you again for being here. I love you. And take good care of yourself.